My usual quick, hey, is everything working? By the way, guys, an announcement for those that actually care. This is going to be my last stream with Restream.io. It works. I mean, way better than I ever thought it would, and it works a lot better than when my friends started using it. I guess that was like a couple years ago, but yeah, people have been complaining, so anyways, I'm probably gonna move just full-time with Twitch. Not that my YouTube experience has been bad. In fact, it's been wildly more successful than I have been on Twitch. And yeah, people have actually liked me enough to donate what to me is a substantial amount of money, but I'm still gonna put my restreams on YouTube. I just don't like, and I'm gonna be starting a new completely non-gaming related channel on YouTube, but I don't know. I need some distance between myself and Google products. I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, a friend of mine who's a YouTube gamer, he's not a streamer. I don't think you'd call him a Let's Play. He's like a gameplay commentator. I don't know. Anyway, he's got a really successful YouTube channel. I don't know his YouTube channel name. I only know him, I guess, in person. I'll have to name bomb him on the channel at some point. But yeah, he says like, dude, you gotta stream this. I'm like, what is it? He's like, just stream it. I'm just like, okay. And all I know about this is what I saw on the Steam like little news section. I know nothing about these kinds of games. I don't know what the fuck this anime thing is. Okay, okay. It's like, I forgot to double check my mic. Holy shit. You guys probably know on this channel about it. I know jack shit about anime, so I don't know anything about anime, story games. The music in the background is actually one of my all-time favorite fighting games, OSTs. But that's not the actual game. I literally turned on the game, the screen popped up. So I'm hoping I'll be able to balance volume on the fly. I generally don't touch it too much, but yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. So this is a 100% legit blind playthrough. Hopefully chat works well for me. I'm gonna have it on my second monitor. Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a month since I streamed. I've been sick. I'm still sick, and I hurt my back yesterday. So now's probably the perfect time for something fucked up and disturbing. So it could be the worst time because it's gonna be really hard to phase me right now. Alright, so let me mute this awesome OST. Seriously, guys, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Text. I wish I knew who the hell that was. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I got a feeling I'm going to be narrating this whole thing. Oh, that's okay. I have my voice. I may need to take a break at some point to go get. I just realized my water is just about gone. Not suitable for those easy. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit blah blah. Well, I suffer from both those things pretty bad, so yeah, I kind of doubt a game's gonna, you know, take me down a notch. I kind of doubt it. You know, what's depressing is when I'm playing a bad game. That's what makes me depressed. Like, wow, I just wasted my fucking time, so. By playing Doki, am I saying it right? Doki? Is it Doki? You agree that you're at least 13 years of age. Okay, so this can't be that mature if it's 13. But then again, I've played teen-rated games that were very disturbing. Like even Morrowind at times was like, wow, this is fucked up and dark. Yikes, event, highly disturbing. Oh, come on, like... You're kind of giving it away. Like, it's highly disturbing. What you gotta do is sell it as a kid's game, and then just randomly someone gets naked. I don't know. Actually, that's a bad joke. There's actually stuff like that. Game developers don't make shit like that. Alright. I'm really out of it. I usually don't stream this late, especially on a work night. Ugh. Alright, I agree. Like, for fuck's sake. This might be a little loud. Fuck it. I'll just volume as needed. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. Doki, Doki. I was waiting for. I knew someone was gonna say Doki, Doki. Like, cause it's like I know a little bit of the anime tropes. I'm playing this in windowed. It's just a little easier for me. I don't know if that's gonna ruin the experience, but let me hide my desktop icons. Okay, now I got a black screen. Let's do new game. Please enter your name. Fuck, sounds appropriately anime, right? I don't know. Are the characters' names anime or be like, I don't know. Alright. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'd be more concerned about traffic, but that's just me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I guess I kind of empathize with that. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Should I read this in like a female voice? I couldn't do an anime female voice, so that'd be... I don't know what they sound like. I know they make those like loud squealy noises in those anime fighters I play like every now and then. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. Ah! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. God, that fucking hurts my throat. Yeah, maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fox. Seriously, what is the gender of my protagonist? I feel like I fucked up. Oh wait, that's a unisex name, so we're all good. Sorry, my voice might be going in and out. Maybe I shouldn't read these. I'm so fucking tired. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. My gender neutral character? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Fox, have you decided on a club to join yet? Fuck, are they in high school or college? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Alright, then why the fuck are we having this conversation? Oh, that's my character saying that. God, I'm a shitty narrator. I'm sorry. I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Yeah, and I'm full of shit and fuck off. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's actually something I would do. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That is definitely not me. I watch streams, motherfucker. That's what I've been doing this past week. Watching people play like Tekken and Monster Hunter. Which is basically anime, I guess. I don't fucking know. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck is a NEET? You trust me, right? No, I don't. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at clubs and see if it makes you happy. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Okay. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Whatever. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh god, this takes place in fucking high school. I do not have fond memories of my high school career. It was pretty shitty. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh my god, yeah, mine dragged. How long was the school day? Like 7 fucking hours? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! I want to go to fucking clubs. She already wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime. Gay. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? My thoughts on anime might be showing. Don't get butthurt, people. I watched anime in the 90s and a little bit in the 2000s. And I'd still enjoy Cowboy Bebop if it came on TV. Just not a fan. Hello? Sayori? Jerry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Does anyone fucking space out after class? Like, I bolted the fuck out the door. That's what I did. It's like, run home, play video games, fuck homework. The fuck? I don't even remember what the fuck I played in high school. I remember Combat Arms. You know, I've been playing Quake 2 since it came out, so definitely that. Oh yeah, lots and lots of Mortal Kombat, Darkstalkers, and then like Tekken. I got into Tekken when I got into college. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, I am role-playing a dunce. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Motherfucker, I like books. I had like 5 or 6 this month already. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Well, clearly you're aware if you knew she was the fucking vice president of the fucking literature club. Sorry, I'm critically reading this, I apologize. Is that the shocker that it's just not well written? I don't know. I guess this is well written, not well plotted would be the right word. I don't fucking know. It's too soon. I can't pass judgment. But this could be a masterpiece for all I know. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay. See, I need to read more. I'm being judgmental. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. God, this guy's a dork. I should have picked a different character name. I should have named him like some anime name. But I don't know any anime names. I know Ryu from Street Fighter. That anime? I don't fucking know. That's right, I like the Street Fighter 2 anime movie. I like that. There's some anime. Cowboy Bebop. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehe. Yeah, I could be a fucking professional anime voice actor. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I keep rewriting this in my head. It's wrong with like a lot of video game dialogue before they had voice actors. Like they had, like in Morrowind, it read like they didn't actually proofread out loud the dialogue, so it just always sounded awkward and way too proper. Whereas the actual voice acted bits were amazing in that game. There's only like, I don't know, 20 lines voice acted in that game. I don't know. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I imagine the protagonist is like this kind of overweight dude that's always looking at like anime comics or whatever they're called and his like textbooks all day long. And then goes home and plays, I don't know, what the fuck do anime fans play? Final Fantasy? I don't know. I'm so fucking ignorant to this entire genre. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. So this is high school, right? So you'd be a junior? I need background, man. I didn't read anything on this game. I don't know if they like tell you in the store description. I didn't even read that. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. This is gonna be a fucking cult, right? Like, am I seeing it? It's a fucking cult. Like, someone's gonna come out with a chicken, they chop his head off, this little pentagram, I don't know. I'm speculating. It's a blind playthrough. I want to speculate. I want to have a little fun. I want to see how wrong or right I am. Or there's some... I apologize. I just realized the game is super loud, so no one might have heard anything I just said in the last 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Oops. Did I at least turn off my background music? Yeah. Fuck up number 1! Sorry, it's a dead stream. I was kind of hoping to be dead anyway. After I stopped drinking, my fan base died. Oh well. Sorry you can't see Destructive Habits live on YouTube. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Wow, she is anime as fuck. Like hentai auditions right there. My family just got home. I might need to take a break. Right, good for a little bit. I'm gonna walk by. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? And why are you making weird voices? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Fox, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. God, their eyes are enormous. Seriously, it looks like someone like shoved like a giant emerald or something like into like a wax figure or something. And like, those are gonna be eyes. I don't know. I'm not a fan. All words escape me in this situation. Yeah, I feel that. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That was not my thought at all. It's like, it's full of incredibly cute. I do not feel that way at all about these character portraits. These are not cute to me. You know my honest, unfiltered opinion? They're fucking creepy. Like, I tolerate in fighting games as they're beating the shit out of each other, but this is just like those graphic novel games. I've looked at them out of curiosity. I'm like, I like reading, I like video games, I'll probably like graphic novel games, but the art style just does not click with me. Those big fucking creepy fucking eyes. I mean, like when Disney does it, okay, yeah, that's like, ah, and but this is just fucking creepy to me. I'm sorry, all you anime fans. Well, it's just weird to me. That it is coming from a guy that watched I don't even remember what the fuck I watched. I think I watched the original Dragon Ball and Zoids back in the day, and then a bunch of Gundam, which I really tried to get into because I loved Armored Core, but it's never clicked with me. Oh, incredibly cute girls. No. Incredibly creepy girls. There we go. I edited it. What are you looking at? Your enormous fucking eye holes. And your oversized head and like shoulder width that's like the width of your chin. That's when I realized I needed to escape. If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Nasuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Her head looks bigger than the other character. She's gotta be a dwarf or something. Is that politically correct? Dwarf, midget? I don't know. Sorry, I don't keep up on the little people wing, or is it little people sounds retarded? I'm not saying that. Anyways, what do we? All right. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. When did she say that? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, is that time of month? Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. But she's standing in front of me. Okay, maybe I don't understand how these graphic novel things work. Maybe everyone involved in the conversation is like always in view. I don't know. Maybe I should save. I haven't saved in a while. Return. Just like lean back. Try like an Xbox controller and just be like chilling here, clicking X or whatever you hit to advance. Is that all you do, or is there gonna be like choices and shit? I've never played a graphic novel. I played adventure. I play lots of adventure games. Then turns back towards the other girls. And I forget how I was doing Sayori's voice. Fuck. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Just fucking changed her, but I'm so fucking tired. I feel like I've been drinking. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. It's just gonna be like one of those anime harem things where it's gonna be like a bunch of chicks around one. I guess this is the anime harem. There's probably different archetypes here I'm just not familiar with. I need to put away my ignorance and pretend that this makes sense to me. And they're all like awkward. I don't know. I saw that once in a commercial for like whatever that cartoon thing is on the spaceship on Cartoon Network. The Toonami? Is that what it is? That was a long time ago. They still have Toonami, right? It's only like midnight or something on Adult Swim. Back when I was like obsessed with Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That finale was so sad. Alright, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? God, I'm not gonna fucking remember this. That's right. It's great to meet you again, Fox. Fucking gestures. Monica smiles sweetly. Sweetly. Fucking adverbs. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I really want to see the protagonist. Probably just like a typical boring anime looking dude, but I'm imagining that he's like, I don't know, 5'6", 230 pounds, I don't know. Can do maybe one push-up after a Red Bull. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. It's just all the stuttering. No one fucking stutters this much. Like, if you have like 30 people in a room, like maybe one of them will stutter. I have a stutter when I'm drunk. Come sit down, Fox. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Bitch. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Fucking, I can't keep track of whose voice I made up. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Alright, this is where they're going to decapitate the chicken, right? He probably didn't notice like the pentagram in the center of the floor. Like come out with candles, light them. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori, so I didn't even have a choice on the matter. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. His cupcakes are made of people. This is some Soylent Green shit, right? Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Human flesh! Ah! Alright, there's gotta be like a finger sticking out of each one. Alright, let's see this. Nasuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. They're actual cats, aren't they? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Like, why are they doing like the face? Come on, let's see the black magic! Or they're made from the piece of the assistant principal. I don't know. So cute! Oh, that was their awe face? Like, that wasn't the shock face? I don't know. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. I know, I used petrified cat heads as a mold. Well, you know. All that Satan worshipping really helped. Just hurry and take one. Seriously, before they start moving. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. You know, like another anime thing, everyone acts like they're 12 or 10. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, who doesn't do that? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Like, yeah, that's really obvious way to stare at somebody. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? That's what's the sound someone makes when they, you know, go to the store and buy these like little packs for like $3 or less. It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. You fucking fag. But not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright, alright. I give one. So, an error message pop up for something. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Totally something I would do. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. That is really specific details here. So she came out with some tea and tray and just set it down. Like, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After I tortured them. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Actually, it does. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Pressing my cock. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. The fuck Rainbow Six Siege. Like the old school Rainbow Six, man. Fuck out of here with that. Actually, I know that guy. We were playing SWAT 4 a couple years ago, and that dude, I can't talk shit on him. If he wants to play the new Rainbow Six Siege, he can play whatever the fuck he wants. But I need to get another game of SWAT 4 going with him. I meant that, you know. So I should probably turn off Steam alerts. Sorry, I'm used to playing in full screen where you can't see my Steam overlay. Yeah, a sip of water here. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Wow, what a dumbass. What a fucking dumbass. Okay, I see why this guy acts like he doesn't have game, because he doesn't. I'm glad. Really, after what he just said? This is really bullshit, man. Like, just talk about, yeah, what do they make you read in high school? Fuck, Catcher in the Rye. Just talk about how good that is. Yeah, I love that scene where he's like bitching about his typewriter and then bitching about the pimp and then bitching, you know, that entire book is just this teenager bitching. I hated that book. Getting sick of this fucking music. I'm about ready to put on my own. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief, ignoring the comment about him not having literature as his pastime. What do they mean by literature? I guess they mean like literary fiction? No. Like Catcher in the Rye shit. Sorry, I'm a genre reader. And Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Fuck, is that Monica there? I'm already forgetting their fucking names. That's Yuri. The purple hair. She probably has like a glowing sword somewhere attached to her Gundam. I don't know. She is she's got a pair of pistols like Noelle and Blaze Blue. I know a little bit of anime. Just Blaze Blue. So, what made you consider the literature club? Besides the fact that I don't even fucking read books, I was tired of wanking to a hentai and wanted to try something different. I was afraid of this. You just said you don't read books. You just fucking said that literature was not a pastime of yours. Did someone not fucking proof this? Jesus fuck. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, they already know you don't like books, so what the fuck else are they gonna think? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so you know. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I read a book once. It was cool. It was a math book, but it's alright. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica? That's Fox. Monica, I'm surprised. About what? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Was that fucking board members? Were you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, I got into this Satanism thing. Just gestures in this. Like, no one fucking does this. No human being acts like this. No one talks like this. Oh shit. Oh, right click makes it go. I guess that's so you can beat off to the avatars. I don't know. I'm such a fucking asshole. It's alright. Anime. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Plus, they objected to me eating human flesh at the meetings. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and... Get the fuck out of here with your Dota 2 shit. About the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. And, sorry, I need to turn off fucking... fucking Steam controller bullshit's on. That's right, I had to turn this back on. Some bullshit. I hate big picture mode so much. I'm not even using a fucking controller. God damn it. Yeah, regular Steam settings could fix that. Really? There's no fucking settings. God damn, I hate fucking big picture, man. Hang on. I was looking for that the other day. I think that's why I turned big picture mode back on. I wanted to move this to that. Just generic gamepad is my fight stick. As I was player 2 in BlazBlue the other day, that drove me fucking... It didn't really matter, but for whatever reason it drove me insane. How do I make this whole... whatever. Sorry, I'm gonna be seeing all the dumb games my friends play. Listening how to prepare for events. Hey, welcome to politics, woman. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Oh yeah, let's look at this avatar. Arrgh! And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Maybe we should save. Yeah, I want to override my save. Monica is a great leader. That's what you can screenshot. I just think it's so weird. You right click and it makes it disappear. Maybe that's how these novel games are. Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh, they must all be in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Oh, I thought that was a cigarette for a second. I'm like, oh shit, they're smoking in the classroom. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. You just went over how much you don't like event planning and budgets and shit. Now you're stressing the importance of it? Like, come on. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. And when is that? I don't have like any time frame so far. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. Dude, that hair color is... I guess it's a cartoon. They can have whatever fucking... Like, even her eye color. Like, you can't have eyes... Oh, maybe she has contacts. And she has... God fucking damn it. Friends... I don't even talk to my friends on Steam. It's like, how would you even get your... I don't know. Can you, like, dye... like black hair or violet or something? Sorry, I'm trying to add logic to a cartoon. Her eyes are like 4 inches wide. Her head's enormous. You know it, bitch. Everyone enthusiastic. Holy shit, he's online. Or that I actually care about. Counter-Strike. See, he hasn't played Counter-Strike in... Okay, I feel like I'm invading my friend's privacy. Putting this live. Oh, that dude was a streamer. I feel like quitting this and playing Counter-Strike with him. I don't even fucking like Counter-Strike, but I haven't talked to him in a couple years. Yes, and not since 2016. Wow. We used to play a ton of Dirty Bomb together. That game was pretty cool. With friends, it's cool. By yourself, it's kind of gay. Look at that wank fest of a picture right there. I wonder if you purchase the bonus content, there's like a little strip section. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I know, you just demonstrated that with the dialogue. You don't need to say it. Sorry, I keep criticizing the writing. I should stop, but I can't. Excuse me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have... Oh, fuck. Who the fuck is Monica? Is that chick? The... big-headed door. Sorry. I know, of all the awful things I say, I'm terrified of offending smaller people. Monica must have worked really hard. Fine. Wait, is that Monica? Or is that Monica? That's your fuck. I can't even remember his. I just know that chick made the cupcakes, right? Is that Monica? She's the president, right? Or is that some yapping? I'm not paying attention. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I haven't even fucking discussed literature yet. I've been talking about just running a club and cupcakes. Logic does not exist here. Turn back if you seek believability. You cannot find it here. People with big eyes cannot make sense. So, Fox, what kind of things do you like to read? It's like, well, I prefer, you know, MF Hente. Some tentacle stuff here and there. I should really shave the stubble. I'm trying to grow it in for like 2 years. Still peach fuzz. Well, I read genre fiction. Don't tell anyone. Can't even remember the last time I read certified. I think that was, yeah, high school's like the last time I read like certified literature, unless Hemingway counts. Well, if you asked Hemingway, he probably wouldn't give a flying fuck what you call his literature. Or writing, I don't know. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Just talk about The Catcher in the Rye. Fucking dumbass. Manga! I mutter quiet to myself, hat checking. Asuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, do you like tentacle porn? Sorry to be ignorant, guys. I'm sure manga is more than just tentacle porn. It's a subgenre. Oh, it's fucking out of my element here. Tom, you fucking suck. This better get good. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That's a sad smile? It looks like antsy. I don't know. How do you describe that picture? I have no idea what emotions he's expressing. No idea. I can't even tell if she's looking at something. Probably spacing out. What's the weird like arc in her back? Like, look, follow that spine. I'm sorry. I keep trying to put logic into this. I apologize. I'm a noob. Now, like always, unless I'm playing Doom, and even that, I'm a pretty noob doomer. But I don't understand this at all. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Is that Yuri right there? Can't fucking remember anybody. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Suggestively? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That's genre fiction. You wouldn't call that literature. And you probably wouldn't even call it a novel, right? I guess, literary novel. Does the writers even know what the fuck literature is? You know, no offense, but my day job is actually writing, so I have a base understanding of these things. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah, bitch, I read fantasy too, but that's not literature. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. But it's not literature. Man, Tom, what did you get me into? Anyway, I never noticed when the thing changed. Like, what the fuck is she expressing? Okay, I guess she's looking at me now. Got this like weird no lip face. Is that like a nose? I don't know. Look, this is something I play after I have coffee. Something I should play after I have coffee. But I'm not having coffee at 10:15. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I mean, you could talk about manga. That's about as literature as fucking fantasy novels, as far as I'm concerned. It just has pictures in it. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way your eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Those eyes do not look lit up at all. Are they supposed to look like that expression? I don't know. They should like change. More appropriate. What do you call those? Not avatars. Portraits. I gotta get back my JRPG. I play JRPGs. So yeah. Okay, I'm a little cultured. I play JRPGs. I keep comparing everything to fighting games. I play JRPGs. I never play like this though. Whereas I play like old ones from the 80s and 90s. But whatever. But you know, I like a lot of things. Okay, that expression seems appropriate. That seems like passionate and reserved. Okay. I'm slowly understanding. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Like, this is kind of how everybody reads. Like, you want to like name some books you like or something? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? No, they use your imagination to throw you for a loop, whether you think you have it or you don't. Okay, I can kind of see the whole lit up eye things after the eye closed portrait. But no, that's just like everyone. They talk about like, oh, I got a movie in my mind when I read stories. So weird. It's like a virtual reality. Remember some dumb blonde saying that in, I don't know, like junior or senior year English class. Actually, that was a good insight. Shouldn't insult her. I didn't like her as a person, but even my English teacher said that. She was nice to me though, I can't complain. But she did do some terrible things to people that didn't deserve it. Whatever. That was 10 years ago. At least. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Again, genre fiction, not literature. Whatever, it's all one and they're all fucking books. But seriously, you would call it the fiction club. Like, this, you wouldn't call it the literature club. Like, I don't know, but I've heard of literature fans. They're not like this. They don't talk about fantasy and shit. Ignorant game writers? Urgh. I read a horror book once. It was a Goosebumps. The fucking Goosebumps, yeah. God, I still have a box of this somewhere. What did that fucking R.L. Stein write? Ace! My nigga. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Oh, come on, like you've never read a novel, like in school or something. Oh my god. I'm analyzing the fuck out of this, aren't I? This is probably still like level 0. Does this have levels? Right. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Jeez. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You know, I would have expected you to be reading literature. For someone as gentle as you. Probably reads dark fantasy. Not sure if I've read dark fantasy yet. I guess I have. I've read like fantasy horror hybrids. Yeah, I'm an actual reader, so that's probably why I'm ripping apart this game. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Masuki's eyes darts over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? Wait, you usually like to write, you mean read? Is this translated or something? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud, Bitch." Fucking bake you in the cupcakes, you cunt. What was that? God, I wish I could make up the dialogue. At least I kind of just want to go like this and just click and make up dialogue, but I'm not. And give that back. Oh, when you left click, it comes back up. Damn, I thought I could make it advanced so that read. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori saddles up behind Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I got those weird anime eyes that look like, not brackets. That's the, less than, greater than sign. Less than, greater than. Yo, what's up? Hand to it. Yeah, sure. I keep, I keep picking apart the dialogue though. I'm trying to just figure out what this is. I've never played a what do you call them? Novel? Game novel? I know a lot about the game, but won't give you anyway. Spoilers though. I can give the. Okay, so this is a game. I've just been like clicking and then just dissecting the dialogue for no reason. Have fun in this cute game. Virtual novel. Okay. Dating sim. It's a date. I'm playing this game on from a friend of mine who's a part-time YouTuber. I don't even know his channel. Sorry. I know him personally. He said like, dude, you got to stream this. And I'm like, what is it? Just stream it. Don't worry. It's a slow build to get good. Okay. That's good to know. I'm so ignorant of all things anime, although I know like the anime movies I've watched in the past were all slow builds. I recommend not picking apart the dialogue if you want to get to the good parts fast. Alright, yeah. I read like 100 books a year, so it's very easy for me to pick apart their comments on literature and stuff like that. I'm free to talk about it while you go. Alright, guess I'll move along. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Oh, like this dude's totally not hitting. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Bullshit. Excuse me. I'm actually in like 3 different writing clubs, IRL. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That is true. That is very true. Finally, this game says something insightful. Do you have writing experience too, Yori? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I should be a master poet in this game then? We'll see. I haven't run into any choices yet. I'm really curious. I don't know what that sound's supposed to be. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. That posture. So far she leans forward. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I can see that. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. This is a literature, not a writing club. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Trying to do the most annoying voice possible for her. This is the prologue choices comes in. Okay, I figured this felt like a level 0 kind of deal. Prologue, yeah. Throat's starting to give out a little. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fox? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. You're in trouble if your throat's giving out now. I blame the flu. I might just need to get some water in a little bit. Yeah, I'm out. I figured this would be dialogue heavy. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Those giant gem of their eyes. Seriously, how many games is he gonna play tonight? Oh, Tales of Berseria, nice. What? I'm sorry, I thought... Fox? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Heck, feel free even to read yourself and just pause, talk about the game when you want. Whatever you think, enjoy. No, I like reading out loud. It's all good, don't worry, I'm used to talking for hours on camera. Once I upgrade my audio equipment again, I'm gonna be doing, try getting into actual professional voice narration, so, you know. Might as well practice, right? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Awesome, carried force then. Will do, man, thanks. That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I do not find these girls beautiful, but that's what the protagonist is into. Big-headed, enormous-eyed girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Maybe we'll read actual literature. Not gonna lie, I kinda still actually want to read Less Than Zero at some point. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. That'd be hard to do if your arms are wrapped around someone. Hey! He really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. God, that... seriously, that gesture. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. I've actually been wanting to do reading in real life. I'm like what do you call it? I'm an introvert attention whore. That's me. Monica looks over at me once more. Fox, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well... I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their food. Hey Fox, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Monica is out of your league. I don't even know how to rank these women. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! Yeah, this is starting to remind me of the book I just finished reading today, Super Sales on Superheroes. I guess the writer was inspired by anime, I guess. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. I'm really surprised this isn't written in second person. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course, Monica. If you're having trouble picking favorites, ignore looks and think of personalities. Who do you relate to the most? Definitely not Sayori. I'm saying that name right. It may take some time getting to know them. That's right. You said this was a dating sim, which I didn't even know that. Like I said, my friend just told me to stream this. I also picked up a game that I knew was a dating sim just to try streaming something different. Monica. Honestly, they all look the same to me, to be honest. Like the shape of their faces. Oh yeah, they all have the same chin. Same shaped eyes. I guess the artist probably used a template to create them, which is fine. Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in our literature club? Alright, so I guess if we're going up personality, I'll either go with purple-haired chick or pink-haired chick. Because the purple-haired chick, I don't know, she kind of reminds me of a less airheaded version of Noelle from Blaze Blue. But Noelle was a blonde, and she has awesome guns, so. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god, okay. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Fuck, I have not been paying that close attention. Alright, let's save. Poem time. The girl sticker will jump when you pick a word they like. Alright, let's just go with the purple-haired chick, because the pink-haired chick is, I think she's a dwarf and I think she makes her cupcakes out of people. Alright. We'll jump when you pick a word. Incongruent. How do you make incongruent into a term? Into a makes the cupcakes out of people. Of course I'm paranoid. My buddy was acting like, yeah, dude, you just, I don't want to spoil it. Like, you just gotta stream it, man. So yeah, I'm paranoid. Plus, I've been watching Resident Evil streams all day, so that's also probably why. All right, let's. I'm gonna set a goal for the purple-haired chick. She probably has a Gundam or something. All right. Time. Ah, time. Ah. Point me. Time. I mean, unending's related to time. Ah. All right. So there's a like a chronic theme going on here, or not chronic. What's the word? Time theme. Secretive rose. Maybe a couple hours at this rate. Hopefully I can stick around. Massacre. The fuck? Extraordinary secretive grief, beauty, charm. Let's go charm. No, not Sayori, dear God. Alright, try with but she likes horror. Oh, okay, that was easy. Intellectual. How do you work that into a poem? General disarray. I'm gonna go with alone. Damn it! Okay, starting to get a picture here. Fantasy? Damn it! Sadness. Candy. Go dark. Damn it! Alright, well, I'm warning about her. Explode. Mouse. Lust. That's what. Don't worry too much. This first poem is just a good chance to start warning about it. Okay. Lost. Oh, interesting. Melancholy. Oh, Starscape. Rare. Inferno. You go with aura. I mean, it's just like it's like fantasy and fantasy books, so that kind of makes it a little easier. Incapable promise, sling, lollipop, happiness, judgment. Interesting. Huh. Eternity. That's kind of a fantasy concept there. Yeah. Imagination. Yeah, so she was talking about imagination. Heartbeat, bunny. Death. Adventure? Oh, God. Suicide. Oh, dear God, no. Darky. Heaven Sent? Nightgown, awesome essence. Raindrops. Flying. Oh, damn it. Sunset. Poppy. Headphones. Desire. I pulled that from Lust. I'm good with word associations. I'm not stupid. Depression. I know that's for her, probably. Poof, fun, passion, destiny. It's kind of fantastical. Yep. A fantasy chick. I got this. I mean, I don't read much fantasy, but I understand the concepts behind it. I don't even know what that word is. What can I pull fantastical out of here? Maybe vivid. Huh. Universe. Spinning, shame, comfort, uncontrollable. Enemy. Huh. I guessed well. Hi again, Fox. I keep changing everyone's voices. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Master Poet. So that's my class. Just leveled up. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I see that. Sorry, I'll try not to rip apart the writing. It's just low-hanging fruit, man. It's so easy to grab. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fox. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Low-hanging indeed. It's too easy, man. I gotta stop. I'm glad you missed the beginning of this stream, man. I was... tearing into it. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. We haven't even discussed literature. Not a single literature, but you've talked about fantasy and horror. That is genre fiction, not literature. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. The fuck does that even mean? Asuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. She's in the manga. I don't know why I didn't expect that. That kind of surprised me. Kind of I'd suspected Sayori, but not Monica. Huh. I guess that shouldn't have surprised me. I bet Monica's the erotica reader. Just, I could tell, like, she's got the upright posture right now. Like, that's someone who goes home and just blows through, like, 5... I don't know. Just, like, some, like, crazy, like, she reads everything, like, the FF, the MM, like, just goes through, like, 30 of those suckers a week. I said that wrong. Monica. Asuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. No, it's not. Oh shit, she's playing that song. Well, I guess if fantasy is literature, I guess, well, I'll just throw manga in there. The fuck not? Did anyone who wrote this game knows what literature is? Swiftly defeated, Asuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fox always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Lies. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. That's actually funny. How dependable. I'm sorry. Low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna try and get through it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Just said in the beginning, he's trying not to sound like a couple. Sorry, I'm actually dizzy. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? If someone cleaning your room, you would assume they were a couple. I don't know, maybe things are different in Asia. I don't know. I'm white, I don't understand these things. I might be a little jealous. Alright, let's just get through this. How come? You and Fox can become good friends too. This is Is that harem shit? Mm-hmm. Or no, I'm saying that wrong again. God damn it. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Oh, this game was actually written in America, but purposely uses a lot of the tropes. Yeah. I gotcha. Like I said, I just wrote an entire novel. I've talked to the author on Facebook, and I know for a fact he's from America, and he uses a ton of anime tropes. I'm trying to work that shit into my own writing, so I should be taking notes right here as I'm trying to capitalize on those tropes. That's what's selling right now, man. Those anime fans, man. Gotta stick with the formula to keep that appeal up. Oh yeah. I know. I gotta learn this stuff. I thought Blaze Blue was gonna teach me this stuff, but it has not, unfortunately. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. The weird anime expression going there with the eyes turn invisible. I watched an anime once. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it was really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Now, first of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Yeah, word echoes. Word echoes. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That'll make me happy no matter. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? God. Fucking dial. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. It's gonna be one of her toes. Preserved in formaldehyde. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Damn it. I didn't want you to feel left out. It's gonna be Catcher in the Rye. It's a literature club. Toes. Toes. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy, and I guess there's no way it's gonna be literature. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Isn't that what you do in a literature club? This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I think you'd be bashful. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Dude, you gotta read fast for a literature club. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm gonna come out with the chicken and the meat cleaver. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh shit, music change. Crap. Fuck. I think she noticed me looking at her. Fuck. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. So sorry. It's fucking hilarious. You successfully selected enough Yuri words in your poem, so you spent time. Dude, I selected a lot of words that she liked. I mean, it was really obvious. Just pick all the fantastical words, but I don't know. I guess I have a decent vocabulary. But yeah, you're right. I had no idea what words to associate with. Well, I probably could have figured out if I tried to associate with Monica. That only makes her side of the face feel deeper in her book. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Totally not staring at your tits. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Obviously because she wanted to give you a copy. Sorry. Oh, hanging fruit. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Okay, you're obviously bullshitting. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Oh god, I'm an asshole. I totally would not do that. I'd be like, seriously, what the fuck, dude? I'll definitely start reading it soon. Dude, it's a literature club. You need to get on that shit like ASAP. Be ready at the end of the week. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. You mean the, sales blurb? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Alright, now that sounds like a literature book. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Nice. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, this is some Illuminati shit right here, man. So you bust out the joint, start talking about the Illuminati. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Oh, it's totally literature. Alright. The writers have won me back. That is totally a literature book. Unless it turns out to be psychological horror, and then it's a bullshit writer. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Okay, yeah, this is science fiction. Never mind. I thought this was literature for a moment. Nah, it could still be literature. You can have fantastical elements in a literature book. By the way, is the music too loud or too quiet or whatever? I accidentally had it on full blast earlier. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Ah, this is a premonition here. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. This has got to be a premonition. It's got to be. That's kind of fucking dark there, lady. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. You can turn up the music a little, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit because it's like loud on my end. I should turn my volume down a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yahaha. Very gently giggles all of a sudden. Very gently giggles all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fox? Motherfucker, you better say yes. Nah, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I hope we can enjoy the suffering of the protagonist together. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. I don't remember her mention. Oh yeah, she mentioned psychological horror. I guess that's dark. Now, of course, I think of like silly movies when I think of horror. But she specifically brought up psychological horror. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Switch to mobile for a bit so there's a bigger time lag between live and messages. I got you, man. I'm also on restream.io because I'm dual streaming to YouTube, so there's even a little more delay on my end. Sorry. This is going to be my last dual stream. I just don't feel like uploading this to YouTube, so for the duration of this game, I'll be dual streaming, then I'm just going straight to Twitch. So I'm fucking sick of YouTube. Or YouTube gaming. Sorry. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. But because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I'm actually legitimately digging this chick. That kind of sounds like my own writing. I write dark shit. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Interesting. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. That's what you're supposed to do in a literature club. You're supposed to ramble about plot and shit. Sounds like you picked your favorite girl. I know, deep down, she's a fighting game character. Seriously, she's the only one built for it. Maybe Monica. She probably does taekwondo or something. She's got that personality. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a bit of love, though. I picked her because she has the most realistic hair. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I mean, you're not fucking boring. Well, I guess it's alright then. This dialogue is incredibly realistic. Just really gripping me by the balls and just... I'm so ignorant. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. Oh, what's going on here? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I just suddenly want to fucking kill people. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. That's called paying attention to what you're reading. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Alright, we gotta make this move. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Classic introvert. Once you get them yapping, they don't stop. That's me. That is so me. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. You know, because we're in a fucking literature club together, so we should talk about reading. The least I can do is listen. Which you should, because you're in a literature club and you gotta learn, bitch. Yeah, why did I name the protagonist after myself? The Dunce! Dunce! That's what I should have named him. Dunce. Alright, maybe that's how these games normally are. It's a literature club after all. Okay. I'm giving them too hard of a time. It's a literature club after all. That's what I was saying, man. That's... Well, that's true. Although, to be fair, like, the one high school club I was in, like, we didn't even talk to each other. We just let the teacher that ran it yap. I think I showed up to, like, 2 meetings. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. That look. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the fucking book. I quickly retrieved the book that I just put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah. You seem a little apprehensive. The main character's more interested in the club members and the activities. Oh yeah, I definitely picked up on that. That's... I'm sorry. Alright, this is starting to drag, man. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? She's one of those. I do? I don't really need to. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no, just apologize. That's someone in one of my clubs, so we had an intervention with because she kept apologizing about everything. I think we were just busting her metaphorical balls. Honestly, it'll drag like this for a bit, so feel free to pick up the pace if you want. This part is designed for people who enjoy typical... okay. There's another one I bought. I can't remember the one. It's the one where it's a dating sim, but with birds. I've actually picked that up today as well. I didn't realize the game I'm playing here was a dating sim. I had no idea. But I picked up the other one with the birds, as I heard that one was like a weird mindfuck. So... feel free to play it. Oh, yeah, man. I'm just trying to learn. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Okay, that's awkward. I suppose so. I guess this is supposed to be cute. This is way fucking melodramatic. God. I feel by the end of it, someone have a vagina. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in... I'm gonna make my friend watch this. I'm gonna fucking send him these videos. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Alright, so I can kind of picture that. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god, it is a different picture. It's exciting, man. I feel like I reached level 2. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the... so we can right click and see the whole picture. She has, oh my god, she has 3 arms. Or is that supposed to be my arm? I knew that. Or what's that forearm chick from Mortal Kombat? Shiva. Shiva, whatever race she is. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side. Wow, this is really specific with directions. Between her thumb and forefinger. Damn. That is some detail there. That's right. This is your first CG picture. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Jesus fucking Christ. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her left thumb after it flips to her side. No, I guess I should pay attention because I'm trying to incorporate this shit into my own writing. Typical special scenes that are unlucky by your choices. Oh, unlocked. Sorry, the chat's actually an overlay. It looked. Because in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. And soon my pants become tighter and tighter until I can't stand it. And I have to run to the bathroom. Actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And then she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I had to say that. There's a corn poster behind me. Eh? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. Gonna start reading the book and it's gonna be the most fucked up splatterhouse horror he ever read. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? He's in high school. He's read a book, for fuck's sake. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. Is this guy an ESL student or something? It's probably the least I can do. Why don't you just read it to him at this point? Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. I don't even remember what you just said. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. It's over. The CG moment is over. Just realized she has a blue blouse or whatever. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Fox, why the fuck did I make the protagonist my name? That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Huh? God, is she a dog? Like, just emotion shifts so fast? Puppy, want a treat? Want to go outside? Want to go play? I gotta look over and make sure the dog's not actually there. I'm jumping on my lap. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh shit, what did I... Oh. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. That should be good. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Is it his right thumb or his left thumb? He didn't give me a direction, so I don't know. I can't picture it in my head without the specific directions. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Take you like 2 years to read the book at that rate, man. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Like this game. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own, in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into the back. Slip it back into my bag. Ugh. You're judging the main character for reading slow? Dude, I'm actually, well, I was a slow reader. I used to be a slow as fuck reader. Well, no, most people read like a book a year or like a book a month at most. I'm saying, like, if they're just like reading together, I guess they could read fast in an hour period. I mean, I only read like a half hour a day, but I still read like 7-8 books a month. I don't know. No, I'm just busting his balls because he will be a slow reader if he's I don't know, I'm tired. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically whip out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Of course she would. You didn't have to tell me that. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my first 2 poem to posts? Alright, well, what do you guys think I should do? I don't know how this plays into things. Let's do a save. You know, in case I run out of bullets or something. You know. Or I do a bad character build, you know, distribute my stat points wrong. I'm curious, who should I do first? Make this interactive stream. Whoever you like. Alright, we'll just stick with Yuri. That's the blue-haired chick, right? Yeah, that's Yuri. I'm terrible with names, especially when they sound funny. You have to share with everyone, though. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? Oh, was that? Did I say that out loud? Very first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. So she did this. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? Oh god, she's Canadian, I fucked up. I'm just kidding. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Man, she's just gonna come out like one day and just rip off that blouse and just like lingerie under there and then just pounce on the main character. I'm assuming that's how these games end, but I don't know. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. That's not how I chose the words, but okay. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, and looks at my poem again. Well, I knew that. That should be new. Typo! Found our first typo, people. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the... Which finger? Not being specific enough here, man. As if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of wanted to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two words together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Okay, yeah. The writers of this game, sounds like they know what they're doing. They're everything is intentional here. Gotta learn the tropes. I gotta learn. I'm being cultured. It's a cultural experience for me. So if you look back at my past streams, it's all beat 'em up fighting games and shoot 'em up Doom games, and that's right. That's right, yeah. I'm just an ignorant white guy. Ignorant, straight white guy. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, I was excited to. Interesting. Everything is intentional. I just wish I was into it. That's my problem. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Most of the girls' poems are actually pretty good. I would not know. No, that's not true. I occasionally go to local readings, and I've heard some good poetry. Sadly, the stuff I thought was good was exceptionally dark, but yeah. Oh, fuck me, I can't read cursive. Alright. Alright, I feel like a retard right now. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Hey, you're right. Look outside the poem area to continue. Yuri can tell you don't read cursive much. Oh god, man. The worst is when I have to write it. Don't ask why, but I've had to over the last couple of years. I'm sorry I have such a terrible hand. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. I was able to read it. I was able to decipher it. The worst is when you have bad handwriting and you write cursive. I had a manager that had that problem. They're like, don't mind my chicken scratch. And I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. I'm like, oh my god! I get the shakes so my handwriting was better. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, they actually time you on your reading speed? All doctors write in cursive and have bad handwriting. Ah. Probably why I decided not to be a doctor. Well, that and I am academically retarded, so. I was a pharmacy technician that just, oh man. Oh, you poor thing. I used to work at a pharmacy. Oh man. I'm having like flashbacks of pharmacy life. I loved our pharmacist. He was a total asshole to the customers that deserved it. Yuri would make a good doctor. I didn't think it was that. I mean, I was able to decipher it. I've seen some bad cursive. All from women. I think like men with bad handwriting, they know better. Unless they're, like you said, like unless they're doctors. No, I just don't read script very often. Oh, that's Fox. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? God, she's Canadian. I knew it. She's a... That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Please don't write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in the ghost, Yuri? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Haha. Uh-huh. 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 Alright. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fox. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, you did, dumbass. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it. You just said he took forever to read it! Sorry. Gentle laugh. Okay. Thank you for the anime translation there. God, I wish my friend Bass Jose was watching this. He'd get a fucking kick out of me playing this. Totally fucking making Tom watch this. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. 'Cause you're a dunce! That's impressive. Eh? Eh? Oh, man. I picked the Canadian. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Fox. I check my... Me too. Hey, better if you're trying to score, dumbass. I'll do Monica last, because I figured she's probably going to be a hard ass. Let's do Sayori. Oh god. This is what Red Bull looks like in anime form. Nasuki! I'm gonna try and get through this as I do kind of need to go to bed. Back's not gonna heal itself. This is a good poem, Fox. Does she do hers in crayon? Hands all shaky from fucking Red Bull. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I read that wrong. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Eh. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Maybe. But I guess that one right. Fucking crayon. This is it. So it's literally the color. It'll be red, sky blue. I got a feeling it'll be... I just got the blue. I just got the red. Maybe red crayon. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fox. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Which is probably to score with the Canadian chick. And then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah. Now to read my poem too, right? Alright, don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. It should be good. I will see about that. Damn, man, you got me pumped up, man. I thought this was gonna be legit written in crayon. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. We're talking about Nasuki. This is Sarah. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I keep mixing up people's names. Of course, I do that in real life, which is why when I meet people, I try to say their name several times, like a dumbass. Otherwise, I instantly forget people's names. And that is Sayori. Yeah, okay. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Yeah, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Just saying there's still hope for a crayon poem. Alright. God, I think this is gonna have to be a game I play in the morning. Ugh, falling asleep here. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean, you fucker. I still tried my best. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast! And you put Red Bull in your coffee, I bet. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. It's actually really good for you to skip breakfast. My breakfast is black coffee. Every single day. That's not a joke, that's my actual breakfast. Eggs and toast for the win. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, back when I ate breakfast, like, that was my thing, eggs and toast. Now I eat eggs, like, late in the day. I'm weird, whatever. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Although, considering how skinny she is, that's probably the only thing she eats the entire day. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Well, you didn't forget. You did it that morning. That's like normal high school behavior, assuming this is high school. I haven't completely translated this yet. Or would transcribe be the better word. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Oh, I guess I look forward to it. Let's do Nasuki! I like saying her name. Nasuki! Nasuki! Fight! Nasuki wins. Flawless victory. Seriously, she could do some Melina cosplay. That's the perfect way to read her name. Trust me, I'm not gonna stop doing it. Fox, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? A little bit. I'm not a writer. Fuck off. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We gotta start from somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it, bitch. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. It's actually the best way to write. Iterate and optimize. Take what you learn and apply it to the next work. I hate editing. I've been doing it for the last several months. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess... Oh wait, that's Nasuki. Gotta get my voices right. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, that basically should have been written in crayon. Nasuki, right! Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. No, he doesn't. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and shit. So people don't even take my writing seriously. That isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. In your penis. Like in this poem. She's the ESL student, isn't she? She's the ESL. Gotta be. Here's a true story. In high school, I think it was junior year. You know, you got like your summer reading list for English, or at least in where I live. We have like books we're supposed to read over the summer. Instead of picking off for, I was in regular English. I was like legit special help student, but I was in like a regular English class. I did fine in English. I slept through English, passed it fine. It was too easy. But for my reading, I accidentally read a book off the ESL list. I live America, just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The city of brotherly murder. Yeah, I accidentally read a book off the ESL list. So I'm like reading it, and I'm like, is this a high school book? Like, what the fuck? Ah, nice, Texas. I got some friends out in Texas. What part? I've sadly only been to the Houston airport. So Houston, nice. So the only part of Texas I've been to, but just the airport. It's a nice airport. Philadelphia International Airport is a trash can of an airport. I'll tell you that from experience. Nice, Houston. Yeah, I got a couple friends that live in, well, I guess they're acquaintances at this point. We haven't talked to them forever, but yeah, I know some people out in Houston. Cool, man. I should finish reading this. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Is he trying to get into her pants too? But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah, that's what I planned on doing. I plan on just finish reading the poems, and then I gotta go to bed because I gotta work on my writing in the morning. I gotta work. I got 2 projects. On my second one, I'm trying to make more commercials. So like, I gotta integrate this anime stuff, man. But you know, if I can't get into it, I won't put it in. I'm not a sellout. Let's bring out the feeling. All right. So let's get through these. That's right. We just have shit, I forget her name already. Yeah, what's up, FTG Elmon? So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Nasuki is my waifu. That's the word I was looking for earlier, waifu. I don't... Nasuki! I amuse myself. Nasuki. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? She's the youngest one. I thought she was a dwarf. Bafuski. Pronounce it, oh, waifu? Wife. Sorry, my ignorance is showing again. Yeah, turn that. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. We're such weeps. Dude, I mean, to be perfectly honest, no offense to anyone, but I don't see how these anime chicks are attractive. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm trying to be cultured here. I'm trying to learn the anime. Just Monica left. Yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. Roses are red, violets are blue. I will make sure you keep your hands off my wife. Don't worry, man. You can keep them. You can keep all of them. Actually, this game, I think so far I've had most success with the Canadian. What's her name? Yuri? Yeah, the Canadian. Monica. Alright. I'm looking forward to this. Hi, Fox. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. Of course, she'll be businesslike. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Annoying posture. Drives me up the fucking wall. That's what cats do, not people. I'm new to the waifu thing. Don't worry, Fox. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Fox. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Every time I see that finger, I think it's a cigarette. I don't know why. I read too much cyberpunk. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. The easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Yeah, she made it really obvious when she talked about how much she liked fantasy. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze it. Analyze all of the nuances. Sorry, I'm getting tired. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Sorry, something was flashing on my other monitor. I'll update my virus scanner when I can afford it. Fuck off. I like to talk to my computer sometimes. Anyway, yeah, virus scanners. I don't have 30 bucks. Okay. Which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's actually funny. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. I guess I read that wrong. Fuck, this better be written in crayon. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, a hole in a wall. Down in the hole. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Yeah, you're right, that kind of sucked. I'm kidding. I wouldn't even fucking know. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently, after I hacked up my boyfriend. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh, man, it's almost midnight. Fuck. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Alright, I'll pay attention. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Well, yeah. Believe me, I know. Spent the last several months editing an entire novel. I didn't even go for perfection, I just went for readability. Like, can people understand this? Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and then tidy it up later. That's true. Dude, I wrote that rough draft in like 3 weeks. I believe in word vomit. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. You'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Well, this was a literature club, not a writing club. I'm in actual writing clubs. They suck. I left. Thanks for listening. I want to give her like a more deeper, dominant voice, but just like the facial expressions and like the exclamation points and everything doesn't fit that kind of tone. But I don't know if that exists in anime or not. I don't know. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Gotta do a quick save. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Everything exists in anime? I really would not know. My buddy bought me, or he gave me like this free year subscription of this like anime show service. And I felt bad because I like never used it. And I realized like the beginning of this year, I'm like, oh shit, he gave me that subscription 2 years ago. He never asked me about it. I don't know, I just like never... I would like to watch more Cowboy Bebop though. I did really legitimately like that show. And last episode I watched was only like 5 years. It was in my early 20s. So it was like 5-6 years ago. It says everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a lot of bad shows to wade through. I just don't watch shows. Literally the only thing I watch is video game streams, mostly Tekken fights, and I'm getting into the old Resident Evils. I'm starting to like them, which are very anime to me. They're weird. But, whatever. I play JRPGs. I still love the old Phantasy Star games and Wise. Even the ones on the Sega Master System. Video games are literature. Well, judging by the standards in this club, I think anything could be literature. This is a literature club, after all, that is somehow writing poetry. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuke! They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Asuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. I guess I can kind of see that. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Guess I see that. I'll tell you what though, speaking of video game and literature, I did legit cry at the climax of To the Moon. I bought all the sequels. I haven't played them yet, but I've been wanting to replay To the Moon, but I don't think I'd do that on stream though, because I almost cried in the beginning. That was so fucking depressing. But literally, as far as video games, I've played 2 games out of the thousands I played that had an ending that hit me hard. The other one was To the Moon, and then the other was, believe it or not, Kane and Lynch Dead Man. That ending was like, holy shit, that left me cold. This game builds slow and gets emotional. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm really... This is taking a lot out of me. I'm trying to get through it. What's with this language? Sheep, Hang in there. Man. Dude, as a reader, if I start reading a mediocre book, I will usually finish it unless it's like blatantly unless it's like excessively long. If it's like under 100,000 words, I'll finish. Like I'm reading an action adventure book right now. I'm not an action adventure reader, and I'm like getting through the boring ass gunfights. Like I like gunfights, but when it's like over and over and over again, it's like so boring. I'll get through it, but I do need to go to bed. So I want to finish up this scene, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep so I can wake up and have coffee. My favorite thing. Eh? Did you say something? No, it's not. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I knew that. It's okay, she does mean to say, I know that. Okay. Misinterpreting the dialogue here. I need cues from the director. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. For fuck's sake. Eh? Is everyone Canadian? Was this written by Canadians? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? You bitch. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Oh, shit. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. She spilled Red Bull all over it from laughing. And Fox did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. I don't know how you say that. I'm gonna have to talk to the director. Wow, killer. There's the waifu fan on my friends list. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years. Oh. I was ripping on him for something. I don't remember. I was really drunk. I was like a couple beers in. Maybe I wasn't drunk. I don't remember. I was ripping on him for something. Yeah, I'm a redneck. I rip on my friends, whatever. And Fox liked my poem too, you know. Are we gonna get some conflict here? He even told me he was impressed by it. What fucking grade are they in? 6th? 7th? Maybe? Nasuki suddenly stands up. Ready? Fight! Oh. Let it go, you cunt. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. Eh? Catfight! Fucking music. I gotta admit, I'm not a fan of the music, but I guess it works. Sounds like it belongs in a children's game. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fox appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fox started showing up. Wait, what? How does that work? Is that another thing in anime, like their boobs get bigger, like an erection? Wasn't there like a deleted scene in Pokemon where they did that? They had like the bra that resized. It was only in the Japanese one. Bra stuffing, my man. Oh. Am I too old to remember that already? Well, obviously I didn't do that, but I knew that was a thing among teenagers. I've been out of high school for a little while. I've been out of college for a while. I mean, they asked me to leave, but still. I left college almost a decade ago. Fuck. All right. Bra stuffing. So how would she like? I mean, they were reading really close. I don't know how she would stuff her bra like. Yes, thank you for the education. Nasuki. Oh, that's what she's doing with that hand gesture. She's like shoving napkins and shit in there. That's what that gesture is. Not like I know what I'm talking about anyway. It's all good, man. Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. She's got the, less than, greater than eyes. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Fox! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Actually, I'm a simple writer, so I kind of feel her there. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I agree, but clearly my avatar is trying to get laid by the Canadian, and you are a dwarf. And kind of creepy looking. Well, they're all creepy looking to me, but this is probably the least creepiest looking person here, the Canadian. Oh, she's got the weird flat blue hair. Maybe that's just the lighting, I don't know. Nasuki! Nasuki. Help me explain that to her, Fox. What? Oh wait, that's wait. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Now I'm gonna go with Dwarf Chick. I think Dwarf Chick is right. avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Fox? Well, God, yeah, this is so anime. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Alright, what should I go? Should I go and grab Sayori or just pick Yori? Because, I mean, I agree with Nasuki, but dear God, I mean, she's just terrifying. I mean, her head is enormous. You said that you agree. But yeah, my protagonist is a dunce. He wouldn't know better. Plus, the poem he wrote. Yeah, let's go with the Canadian. Maybe it's zero will be the neutral choice. Save state. I'm not rolling back to save though. I'm doing that for community purpose. Maybe zero will be the neutral choice. No, it's a dating sim. Like we gotta get points, man. Nasuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. There you go. You're getting into the dating sim mindset. Scoring points. Isn't that how it works in real? No, it does not work in real life like that at all. My real life experience will not enter this conversation. It's not about who's right, it's about who's right for you. I'm waiting for this to not be a dating sim. I'm waiting for this to become something else. This is the entire game. I don't know what I'll do. I will lose my mind. That's what I should retitle the stream. Redneck tries anime dating sims. That way, that's why there's no deceptive advertising. I still want to try the bird one because that actually looks funny. Well, you're taking it slow, so you still have a long way to go at this rate. Sorry to tell you. Fucking Tom. I want to fucking blow up his Facebook chat. If I had his cell phone number, I'd be like blowing up his phone number. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm gonna try and I'm gonna expand. This is not my thing, but I'm gonna expand my culture. Because I'm trying to understand the anime harem thing, which I don't think that is this. But they do have that, the book I just read had that element of picking somebody. But it was weird and quirky like this. Tom would tell you to just keep going. Fucking Tom. In the morning, is as soon as I'm ready with my coffee, like I'm sending him some message. It actually wasn't even on Facebook. It was on one of our voice chat meetings. Fucking Tom. Tom, you are immortalized. Oh, he's a way bigger. His YouTube channel is so much bigger than mine. He's not on Twitch though. All right, let's wrap up this scene so I can go to bed. God, yeah, I've been at this for hours. All right. I want to know how he knows about this. He must have read something. You're almost done with this day. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm trying to get this day done. Yuri won't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? I had 2 French Canadians in my metal band while I was in high school, so I know the A's very well. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. I mean, I actually do legitimately think it was a good poem. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Nisuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Nisuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Nasuki! I think that's enough. So I figure she's the Shao Kahn of the group. Yeah, Shao Kahn, right? Yeah. Shao Kahn, and then his subordinate was Shang Tsung. There's nothing to do with anime, but I draw comparisons to Mortal Kombat. That's what I grew up with. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Dear God, yeah, this is dragging. Nasuki clenches her fists and readies for battle. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her, but she's a dwarf. And kind of weird. Yeah, I should watch what I say about dwarfs. I gotta watch. I'm not trying to get banned, man. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna go do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Nasuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Nasuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri... How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. God, this is so reminding me of the novel I just finished. There's a whole bunch of books like this. So I'm learning. I'm gonna learn from this and learn how to... I will probably never incorporate this in my writing. I don't know. I'm learning whether or not I can write like this. This is redneck education for me. I don't think any less of you. Yeah, the dude with no balls. All of a sudden, he's the guy that's there. I know this pattern. He's there. He knows what to say. He knows how to comfort them. I got this. I got this. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Fox. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. I was talking about the bra stuffing, right? So, oh my god, my protagonist is Canadian too. Or he's picking it up from her. Or that's an anime thing that I don't know. What did Natsuki say? The bra stuffing. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. You know, having caffeine late in the day is a good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Have they had any literature discussions? I mean, besides Yuri and the protagonist? It's like poems. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Fox, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. They have a very loose definition of, yeah, very loose definition of literature. My god, virus scanner, I don't have any money. Sorry. ESET not 32 needs to leave me alone. It's like, I swear it's like every couple hours. Very loose definition. I mean, I'm in multiple writers clubs, so to me this is like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? But whatever. In that case, we'll all do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. Alright, I'm gonna try and make this all mellow. This is anime, we gotta be able to... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Fox! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori. Am I saying it right? Sayori? Whatever. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. Friends, go away. Eh? What do you mean? I knew it! This game was made by Canadians. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Nah, I don't hate them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to get laid here. I'm assuming that's the objective of the game, but I don't know. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fox, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this, guys. Alright, good job making it through the day. Yeah, I know, yeah, my voice is like, oh my god, it's midnight. Holy shit, did that take forever. Alright, I guess I'll give this another go tomorrow. I haven't streamed in like a month, so my viewers have absolutely zero expectations at this point, so yeah, thanks, man. My voice made it. I just need to go get some water. I'll be streaming this tomorrow. I have no idea when, because my family wants to do stuff. I got work in the morning. Business. No spoilers. Honestly, I'm probably better off experience. Is it more the same, or is there gonna be like more going on? I guess that's what I want to know. Like I'm hanging in there, but I'm like chewing at the bits. I'm like, what is this thing, people? Exactly, I can tell you much more the same there is. I mean, is it like, it's like, I don't know these dating sims at all. I don't know if my buddy is like fucking with me. That he just like tricked me into playing an anime dating sim because he knows how ignorant I am. You just finished day 1. There are 2 more days to get through, and then things take a slight turn and get more serious. That's so weird. Like, why would you hide the ball for that long? Then more happens. Okay, that's what I'm waiting. Like, it's so weird because when I played To the Moon, like, I knew what was coming. Like, I knew, like, I was waiting for the climax. Like, I knew it was gonna happen, but it was executed so well, and it came off of the like one action sequence of the entire game, the one arcade sequence, that it didn't matter that I knew what was going to happen. It was still such a heavy impact. So I find it so weird that it's just hiding the ball for so long. There's a purpose to this very slow build. Everything is intentional. Yeah. And I remember from watching Cowboy Bebop, it was like that. And I'm like, man, this is slow paced. I guess I'm used to the more like Western adventure games. You know, they want to get you excited right from the get-go. And even, but then again, even Resonance, like the dark moment happened at the halfway point. I'll hang in there. I'll get through this game. Yeah, I can understand if you're into this kind of thing and you want a different take on this thing, but still, I'm gonna blow up my buddy's message box. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, Tom? What the fuck? I just want to make sure my buddy's not fucking with me. All right, go to bed. All right. Thanks for watching, man. Hope to see you again at some point. I think I'm gonna continue dual streaming. He's not messing with me. All right, thanks. That's reassuring. I think I'm just gonna stream direct to Twitch so I can see the chat faster. I'm just gonna upload this to YouTube after the fact. This is YouTube gaming, man. I'm done. I'm going all in with Twitch. Even though all my friends are convincing me to go YouTube gaming, but whatever. Alright, God, it's been a month. How do I end this thing? See you later, man. Thank you for the anime education. I will be back with more ignorant redneck gaming tomorrow night. Take care.